The biggest mistake people make with money isn't spending too much. It's what happens to the money after they earn it. Because there's a point where earning more money stops being the answer. You can increase your salary, get a better job, start making more than you used to, and still wake up years later with almost nothing to show for it. Not because you didn't work hard, but because every money that entered your life had only one destination: consumption. And that reveals something most people never learn about wealth. Income and wealth are not the same thing. Income is money you receive because you work. Wealth is what remains after your money begins working without you. Think about what happens when you earn money. You exchange your time, skills, or effort for income. Then you use that income to pay for food, transportation, entertainment, bills, and everything else life requires. And then you do it again. Work, earn, spend, repeat. There's nothing wrong with that. The problem begins when the cycle never produces anything that can eventually work without you. Because if your ability to make money depends entirely on your ability to keep working, then your income has a ceiling. Your time has a ceiling. Your energy has a ceiling. And eventually, your body does too. This is where the psychology of wealth becomes interesting. Human beings naturally understand consumption better than ownership. We understand what it feels like to buy something. We understand the excitement of a new phone, the comfort of a better home, the satisfaction of an expensive meal. But an asset? An investment? Equity in a business? Those things can feel almost invisible. You don't get an instant emotional reward from watching your investment compound. You don't feel rich because you bought a productive asset. And that's exactly why the brain can sabotage wealth without realizing it. The brain prefers rewards it can experience now. Wealth usually requires accepting a reward that may not arrive for years. So the person who understands wealth learns to make a strange psychological shift. Instead of asking, "What can my money buy?" they begin asking, "What can my money produce?" That's a completely different way of looking at money. Imagine you have extra income. You could use all of it to improve your lifestyle. Or you could use part of it to acquire something that has the potential to generate future value. An investment, a business, a valuable skill, a piece of intellectual property, an income-producing asset. The specific vehicle can change. The principle doesn't. You are converting today's income into tomorrow's earning power. And this is where compounding becomes powerful. At first, it looks unimpressive. Your money grows a little, then a little more. Nothing dramatic happens. So your brain tells you, why wait? But wealth often looks boring before it looks impressive. Because the early stage isn't about looking rich. It's about building something that can eventually become difficult to stop. Your first investment may not change your life. Your first business may not make you wealthy. Your first 1,000 saved and invested may feel insignificant. But you're not just building a balance. You're building ownership. And ownership changes the equation. When you own something productive, you no longer depend entirely on your next paycheck to create your next opportunity. Your money can begin producing. And then those returns can produce more. And eventually, your wealth begins to create options that your salary alone couldn't provide. This is why two people with similar incomes can end up living completely different financial lives. One person continuously converts income into things that disappear. The other converts part of their income into things that can remain productive. Same money, different destination, different future. And that is the unrevealed secret of wealth. You don't become wealthy simply by earning more. You become wealthy when you repeatedly transform earned income into something that can outlive the effort that created it. So the next time your income increases, don't immediately ask, "How much better can my lifestyle become?" Ask something more important. How much of this increase can I turn into future income? Because getting paid can make you richer for a moment, but owning things that continue producing value can make you wealthier for years. The goal isn't to make money look impressive. The goal is to make your money productive. Because eventually, the question isn't, how hard can I work for money? It's, how much can I own that works for me? And that is the moment income starts becoming wealth. This is Hidden Mind. If you want to uncover the psychology behind money, wealth, and the hidden decisions that shape your financial future, subscribe to Hidden Mind.